Welcome back to another episode of Lego Star Wars the video game. This is actually a second take, so in this episode we're gonna be taking on the final two levels of Attack of the Clones. And in the last episode we managed to do Droid Factory and Jedi Battle. So yes, let's get to it. Alright, so yes, Chapter 4 is called Gunship Cavalry. That was the entire cutscene of, the intro cutscene of that level. So this level in particular is an auto-scroller, which means that we have to be careful to not die in here, or else we have to restart all from the very beginning. Now I think this first part is will have checkpoints. However, we are far from it for now, so we have to be careful to not come in contact with this because it is an insta kill after all. So yeah, we destroy this barrier, and this is the first checkpoint of the level, if I'm not mistaken. Now we have to traverse here carefully so that we don't get hit in the process. We just lost half of our hearts from that, but that's okay because we get to replenish. Level would be hard if you didn't get to replenish those hearts that you lost in the process. But yeah, this is one of this is the other level that actually got overhauled and that received an overhaul in the complete saga, because this version is actually part of a. Okay, I thought that would have glitched it and then have to do another. Have to do a third take. Okay, for some reason it's not destroying this. So yes, the second part of the level. We need to destroy this base in 45 seconds. That timer just starts for now. This is bad because this thing just takes too long getting destroyed. So, and then there's gonna be mini kits that we're gonna be collecting along the way. Now, fortunately, this time we didn't die enough. Now, maybe at the end of the episode, I will have a failed montage of the failed recording, so that you get to see how I did miserably on that. So let's see. They just killed me for no reason. Okay, so you have to do this section all over again. Apparently, this is not destroying that. Alright, so doing this a bit faster. Maybe it's best if we destroy them like that. Now we have half of them destroyed. Our time is not on our side today. So we have one more to take care of. Alright, with 6 seconds to spare, we managed to destroy the base. And that's the end of the level. Yeah, super easy. See, this is a vehicle level. We obtained all of the mini kits, which we don't have to go again on free play. But then again, there really is no free play in this type of levels, believe it or not, or at least in this version. So let's continue with the story then. Alright, so the final chapter of this of Attack of the Clones is called Count Dooku. Now we have to chase him down. Now the first mini kit is in plain sight over here, which we have to die for, literally. So now that we died with 0 studs, which means that we didn't lose anything in the process, we get to chase him down, but get ambushed by droids along the way because he's a Sith. And I got stuck on that. Yeah, we already got like 2/5 of the bar, not one, 2/10 of the bar done with only 800 studs. This level is is actually very quick enough to do. And we just defeated those Geonosians from without any effort in particular. Alright, so we're gonna get this mini kit over here. How do we get to that? I think I may not be able to, now that I think about it. Yeah, no. We have here Dooku speeder lying here for us to destroy it. And when you look at that, we're almost a true Jedi. Alright, I think precise with a precise jump, we may be able to grab that mini kit. Or not. Well, it was close enough. Alright, let's see if we can get the mini kit that's on the left side. I think it may be accessible to get over here. Never mind then. Alright, so now we're at the boss of this level, being Count Dooku. Now we get to explore the area a bit. And let's see if I can get this. By just clipping through. Oh yeah, we cannot get that. But at least let's try to get through Jedi status on this level. Okay, we managed to get over here. I did not believe that. And I'll believe that we could get over here, there with ease. Yeah, we're very close on getting through Jedi in here. I did not believe that there's actually not that many studs in this level. Alright, now there is. There's enough. Barely got that true Jedi status. Now let's... okay, never mind. So we now get to fight against Count Dooku, then. By just doing simple slams, we get to deplete his health all that fast. And now we have to deflect these objects back to him using the Force. And they don't take any of his health. So it is a scripted fight after all. Alright, so now we get access to Yoda, which is a very like sorry I don't know what's the word for it, but he's a it's not flexible. I would say that. So we have to deflect these lasers at him. This is actually exclusive to this version of the game, since in Complete Saga you throw back all those metallic objects in the back at him. So we get to do this one more time and be done with the level. Alright, so episode 2 has been completed. And we unlocked Yoda from that. Got True Jedi, which we're very close to getting that thing for the bonus level, and now we get to properly finish the story. Alright, so we get another credits that we're not gonna be able to see because this takes way too long, even though I'm mashing a ton of buttons to see if I can skip it. Okay, good. And there's still no completion. No, yeah, no completion amount. Okay, so the funny thing about Yoda is that he actually is very slow like that. Like he doesn't get to move at the speed. Now, in this version in particular, you can actually, if you jump once without triggering the lightsaber, you get to summon this chair, which it's kind of weird that they did not add this back in complete saga. But anyway, he just gains up a ton of speed with only his lightsaber equipped, which is kind of funny if you think about it. And even if you had the lightsaber, Yoda does not move like that. Like he just moves on with the cane that he has when he's not equipped with the lightsaber, which is very interesting to note. All right, so that is gonna be it for this episode, and in the next episode, we're gonna start with Revenge of the Sith with the the first two levels because that movie, half of those levels are long and half of those levels are not that long, are very short, and they're basically like a pattern, so to speak. So yes, all right. So see you on the next episode, and take care. So we have to. All right, so we're gonna end up dying here because ended up missing that many kids. So we have our half of our health completed here, and this level in particular was that. Okay, so I just suck. Dude, where do we want to go now? Dude, there's no fucking way I actually died from that. Oh my god, and now we get to restart back at here again. Kind of embarrassing. How am I? You just get to die so easily in this level. Like it's not even like it's not even a joke. You know what? Maybe I should restart recording from here.